Krampus. On December 5th in Austria and southern Germany, Krampus night features a half-goat, half-demon creature from Alpine folklore. Krampus accompanies St. Nicholas. While St. Nicholas rewards good children, Krampus punishes the naughty ones. He appears with curved horns, dark fur, chains, bells, and carries birch switches called ruten. According to legend, he carries the worst children away in a wicker basket to his lair. Modern celebrations include Krampuslauf, organized parades with elaborate hand-carved masks and fur costumes weighing up to 25 kilograms. Major events attract over 10,000 spectators. The tradition dates to pre-Christian Germanic paganism and was suppressed by the Catholic Church in the 12th century and by Nazis during World War II. It has since experienced a significant revival. El Caganer. Catalonian nativity scenes include El Caganer, a small figurine of a peasant squatting with his pants down, defecating. The figure typically measures 3 to 10 centimeters and wears a traditional red Catalan cap called a baratina. Dating back to the 1770s, the Caganer symbolizes fertilizing the earth, representing prosperity, good harvest, and equality. All people share the same basic human needs. The figure is hidden in a corner of the nativity scene. Children search for it as a game. Modern versions feature celebrities, politicians, and athletes, all in the same position. Barcelona artisans produce thousands annually. KFC Christmas. In Japan, 3.6 million families eat Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas dinner. This began in 1974, when KFC's marketing campaign, Kentucky for Christmas, positioned fried chicken as a Western Christmas tradition. Japan had no established Christmas food customs. Special Christmas meal sets cost 3,000 to 5,000 yen and must be reserved 2 months in advance. Reservations open in October. Without reservations, wait times exceed 3 hours on Christmas Eve. KFC Japan operates 1,200 stores. During December 20th to 25th, they generate 69 billion yen, approximately 1/3 of annual revenue. Staff often work 24-hour shifts during this period. Roller skating to Mass. From December 16th to 24th, Caracas residents roller skate to early morning Mass between 4 and 5 a.m. Major streets close from 5 to 8 a.m. specifically for this tradition, which began in the 1960s as Venezuela's alternative to winter activities. Children tie strings to their toes before sleeping. Friends skating by pull the strings through windows to wake them up. Thousands participate annually in Caracas, Valencia, and Maracaibo. After Mass, street vendors sell traditional foods including hallacas, pan de jamón, and hot chocolate. Jólasveinar, the 13 Yule Lads. Iceland has 13 troll-like Yule Lads, who arrive 1 per night from December 12th to 24th. Each has a distinct personality. Sheepcoat Clod, Gully Gawk, Stubby, Spoon Licker, Pot Scraper, Bowl Licker, Door Slammer, Skyer Gobbler, Sausage Swiper, Window Peeper, Door Sniffer, Meat Hook, and Candle Beggar. Children place shoes in windows. Good children receive candy or small gifts. Bad children get rotten potatoes. Each Yule Lad departs 1 per day starting December 25th, with the last leaving January 6th. They're sons of Grilla, a giantess who boils naughty children in stew. The family pet is the Yule Cat, which eats people who don't receive new clothes for Christmas. Gävle goat. Since 1966, Gävle, Sweden builds a giant straw goat each December, 13 meters tall, 7 meters long, 3.6 tons. It requires 1,200 straw bundles and costs 100,000 to 200,000 Swedish kroner to build. Out of 58 years, it's been burned 38 times, a 34% survival rate. The first goat burned after 6 hours. Notable incidents include 2005, when people dressed as Santa and a gingerbread man used flaming arrows, and 2016, when it burned in 3 minutes despite 24/7 surveillance. Security includes webcams, guards, motion sensors, and flame-resistant chemicals costing 25,000 Swedish kroner annually. Hiding brooms. In Norway, families hide all brooms on Christmas Eve. Ancient Norse folklore states that witches and evil spirits fly on this night, searching for brooms to ride. Every broom must be concealed in closets, under beds, in attics. The practice dates to pre-Christian winter solstice celebrations, when the longest night was considered most dangerous, when boundaries between physical and spiritual worlds thinned. In some regions, particularly Trøndelag and western Norway, men fire shotguns into the air at midnight to frighten away witches and spirits. The tradition remains strongest in rural northern Norway and mountain valleys. Christmas sauna. 90% of Finns take sauna on Christmas Eve. The sauna heats to 80 to 110 degrees Celsius, 176 to 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Participants throw water on hot rocks to create steam, then rush outside into -20 to -30 degrees Celsius, -4 to -22 degrees Fahrenheit, and roll in snow or jump into icy lakes. The temperature differential exceeds 130 degrees Celsius, 234 degrees Fahrenheit. This purification ritual symbolizes washing away the old year before Christmas. Historically, saunas served as bathing facilities, birthing rooms, healing spaces, and death preparation sites. After family bathing, the sauna stays warm for deceased ancestors' spirits, who traditionally visit on this night. Finland has 3.3 million saunas for 5.5 million people, nearly 1 per household. Shoe throwing divination. Czech and Slovak unmarried women throw a shoe backward over their shoulder on Christmas Eve. If it lands with the toe pointing toward the door, they'll marry within the year. Toe pointing away means another year single. Christmas Eve was historically when the veil between present and future thinned. Other divination practices include pouring molten lead into water to interpret shapes, floating walnut shells with candles to show where a spouse will come from, and cutting apples to check the star pattern for health predictions. These traditions have pre-Christian Slavic origins. Modern practice often occurs at parties with multiple women throwing shoes together. Beach Christmas. Australian Christmas occurs in summer, with temperatures exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Traditional hot dinners proved impractical. Meals evolved to cold seafood, prawns, crayfish, oysters, barbecued meats, salads, and pavlova dessert. Bondi Beach hosts 40,000 people on Christmas Day. Santa arrives by boat or surfboard. Carols by candlelight are major outdoor concerts. Melbourne's began in 1938 and attracts 30,000 attendees. The song Six White Boomers depicts Santa's sleigh pulled by kangaroos instead of reindeer. Some Australians celebrate Christmas in July for traditional winter Christmas experiences. Carp in bathtub. Czech and Polish families buy live carp 2 to 4 days before Christmas Eve and keep it in their bathtub. Special Christmas carp markets sell fish weighing 2 to 4 kilograms. The bathtub is filled with fresh water, changed daily, rendering it unusable for bathing. This tradition stems from Catholic fasting rules requiring fish instead of meat on Christmas Eve. Carp farming existed in Czech lands since the Middle Ages. The practice predates refrigeration. Children often name the carp and feed it. 20 to 25% of families now release the carp into rivers instead of eating it, creating environmental concerns. Czech Republic alone sells 20,000 tons of carp each December, roughly 2 kilograms per person. Coin in Christmas pudding. British Christmas pudding contains a silver coin baked into the mixture. Traditionally a sixpence, families now use 5-pence pieces or special pudding coins. The pudding is prepared on Stir-Up Sunday in late November. Each family member stirs clockwise while making a wish. After steaming for 6 to 8 hours and aging for weeks, it's reheated on Christmas Day. Before serving, brandy is poured over it and ignited, creating blue flames. Each person receives a slice and eats carefully to avoid swallowing the coin or breaking teeth. Whoever finds it receives good luck or wealth for the year. Due to safety concerns, many families now use plastic charms. The tradition dates to medieval times when a bean determined who would be king of the feast.